Jesteśmy na stanowisku QSC w tym momencie. Jest z nami również przedstawiciel firmy, Santiago. How are you?
Great, thank you.
You're going to introduce us to some new stuff you're presenting at the Plaza.
Yes, we're very pleased presenting KLA here for the first time. This is a system that brings to the market all the benefits of the K and KW series using this 1000 watts Class D power amplifier module that also provides the users with extensive DSP. Like I say, it uses the same amplifier module as the very successful K and KW series, but in this case it's used in a format that can be put together as a line array, as a vertical cluster of loudspeakers. With that, what the biggest gain that we have is that we achieve great vertical coverage control on the HF, where all the K series and KW series use DMT. It's coherent, it has the same shape. That's how we achieve the very well controlled coverage of the K series and the KW. In this case, we have the same type of compression driver that we use in all the series, feeding a type of waveguide inspired by the wide line 8 and wide line 10 line array systems from QSC, some type of diffraction guide that allows us to control the vertical pattern of the loudspeaker down to some very controlled 18 degrees in the vertical plane. This allows us to combine loudspeakers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on the vertical display, the vertical coverage that you want to achieve, and of course, by doing that, you also add additional SPL. In the back of the speaker, you have inputs, signal inputs, and parallel signal outputs, and the same thing for power. And every loudspeaker comes with all the necessary cabling to be linked to the next speaker. With this selector here, you let the system know how many units are being used in the system at the time, and by doing that, you're able to make sure that the system is using the correct voicing for the low frequency and for the high frequency for the number of boxes that you have, making sure that coverage and the sound of the system is controlled at all times, and making sure that it's the nicest one possible in relation to the number of boxes that you are using. As you know, the low frequency drivers, the 12-inch frequency drivers, will couple an array depending on the amount of boxes, and they will be summing their energy more or less depending on the number of boxes and the frequency that we're talking about in relation to the size of the cluster, while the HF has to readjust to the total number of speakers. Like in the other models of the K and KW series, we have remote gain control. We have the capability of showing in the front of the speaker whether the limiter is the multiband limiter that's built on board the system is active at this time or not. And finally, one of the coolest characteristics of this system is the solo rigging system. This has been designed so that one person can rig an entire system of KLA very easily. First, because due to the very lightweight and very compact size of the amplifier module, it is a very light box. And second, because it is rigged together with other boxes using only 2 rigging points. It's very easy and very simple. So basically, you put 2 boxes together, you release this hook, and the system is rigged. That's all you have to do. So it's very easy, and a single operator can put together a system. That's why it's called solo. And I say that this is pretty much all the very cool features of this very cool system called KLA. It's the latest addition to the House of K, the family of products that use the K, KW and KLA amplifier module, 1000 watts of Class D, and loads of DSP for this price range. Extremely recommendable. I can't wait for you to hear it and tell me what you think. Thank you. Goodbye.